Alrighty, friends, welcome back. We can see here a couple variations of the houses available with the Return of the Pharaoh pack. I think they're looking pretty cool. We've got our main street going here. Now, I don't know enough about Egyptian architecture to know what would be a normal way to go about things. I don't know if conventional city streets like I think of from Western Civ would be standard, or if they would have a unique configuration. I haven't studied that, so if anybody has any feedback on how an Egyptian town should look, I would certainly welcome that. But what we are going to do in this episode is continue to grow the settlement. We'll definitely be building at least one more house. And we're going to continue to explore what buildings have been updated and which are still the sort of standard things. So this town hall is still standard. The schoolhouse, which we're going to need one of these pronto. I'm trying to think of a place where it will be convenient but not taking up valuable real estate. I'm thinking maybe tucked away here, because if we're going to build more houses along here. And then, like I said, the city center is going to be up there, so we'll have to build another one. But this one, for the developmental stage, we want to get that up and running. And I really want to see one of these fancy, bigger houses. Are these fancy and bigger? Oh, okay, these are just the regular stone houses from the game. Alright, so I think I'm going to have to go with another mud house. I think I'm going to make as many of the updated buildings as... Oh, he updated the hostel. Look at that. That's funny. I was not expecting that to be one that got updated. Well, in that case, I think the first building across the river we're going to have to build is a hostel. Just going to put that out there. Alright, so we're rocking this 1400 food. That's not awful. We've got a lot of reeds. I haven't yet seen what we need that for. Probably, if I had to guess, there's probably a coat recipe for that. So maybe we'll do tailor and blacksmith up on this section here. I kind of like to put them back to back or close to each other at very least if I can. Then they're easy to maintain together. I think I'm going to butt the tailor up there, and we'll put the blacksmith. Oh, we even got a room for a road between them. Perfect. They've got storage of both types, although that one's full. So we need to throw down another stockpile. We'll just do that for now. The space management is very different, and it might just be the combination of the starting mode that I picked, because everything is flat. The last map seed I did, I had to work around all sorts of things. I was all excited about expanding up this way because it'd be, and I was trying to figure out where to build the bridge, but there's a lot of space too. So I think this might be one of those cases where there's not really a wrong answer. It's just a matter of having fun with it. I could easily build a bridge across here and get started. There's a ton of trees over here. That might be nice. I could build a bridge this way too. So many options, oh my word. But we're not going to build any bridges if we don't get some dang wood. So, I don't know why this forester is dragging his feet so much. I only got 2 logs. I know it's a long walk. I guess that's the issue. I need to put a house down here for them to stay in and to have a little bit of storage. Tell you what, I'm so excited about about this that I'm not playing my typical Banished style. I keep forgetting to do things, and it's like, don't have people walk that far. I like how these trees, I mean, I don't know if it's by design or not, but I like how these trees seem to be sticking to the shorelines. I mean, I would say that has to be by design because it looks intentional. But we're not going to build any bridges if we don't start getting some more wood. Actually, I genuinely hate to clear cut, but I think I'm going to clear cut this section. Still haven't had to put in a woodcutter because we keep gathering all this dead wood. What do they need? Logs. Everybody needs logs. We're gonna have a tool crisis. Oh my word. Okay. Got 3 people doing this good work here, so. Alright. Holding steady on that 1500 food, so not terribly worried about that. Just keep plucking away, picking away at the food that's close. I'm dying to know what this is. It kind of looks like a tree stump. It kind of looks like a stone. But maybe it's the elusive... Nope, not the elusive iron ore. It's not stone. Not tin. Is it a stump? Not a stump. There's one. Can you eat it? Can't eat it. Is it a wild thing? Not a wild thing. Is it a anything? It is an anything. Maybe it'll show me. I don't know. Let's look at some of the things we've brought in and see if it might give you a clue. Oh, that's bronze. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Do we have a smelter of some kind? We've got mud, we've got a woodcutter, forester lodge. You must have to do it at the blacksmith. Because there's nothing in here that's like practical to get stuff done. So it must be at the blacksmith. Which, alright, we at least got our housing up. And now our tools are... we gotta get a school so we can educate our people. Yeah, we're gonna have to... They're getting a bunch of this wood. And this guy is gonna replace this wood. So it's not the end of the world, but yikes. I made them walk too far, is really what it comes down to. I should have put it up here closer and just counted on expanding across the river. That's alright. Fortunately, we're not having to chop a lot of firewood. Or any. We haven't even started that. But I'm really liking how there's different vegetation. It just changes the whole look and feel of the game. I'm seriously contemplating completely restarting this series with one that's based in the desert. And I know that's so stereotypical to say, like, it's not Egypt if it's not the desert, because obviously it still could be a different, region. Oh, look at these bears over here. What's up, dudes? It's a buffalo. I guess they probably have water buffalo over there. That's cool, though. I should put down a hunter just so I can see what kind of food, that 888. Are you kidding me? No wonder we didn't starve the first year. No, but what I was saying is I should put down a hunter just to see if there's any unique wildlife that would be killed with this new pack. I haven't seen anything. I mean, I'm pretty sure those pigs I was looking at last episode were just the same wild boars from the old version of the game, but the old Red Ketchup pack. But you know, you never know. You never can tell. How are we doing here? Are we getting close? Okay, that's building. Oh, we're gonna be out of bronze. Oh. Whew. So we just had enough bronze to do the schoolhouse and the tailor. Because the blacksmith doesn't need any, because the blacksmith is where you're gonna make it. Which should have been okay, so we're learning. Alright, this is what we're doing. This is a learning experience. If this was a tutorial, what I would tell you is build your blacksmith earlier. That's what I would say. Don't wait. Don't do it. Don't wait like I did. We live, we hope, we learn. We hope. Alrighty. So we've got a 14-year-old boy here, a 17-year-old girl there. And this didn't build yet because it needs logs. Conveniently beside the forester. This poor guy, or gal, is trying to build a dang schoolhouse without a tool. I don't even know how that happens. Especially because they're building a a colonial western schoolhouse in Egypt with no tools. But, you know, together everyone achieves more. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm looking at this recording time, and what I'm going to tell you right now is we're sticking around until we see, at the very least, what kind of clothes we can make and what kind of tools we can make. I just want to see how far along it is. Tempted to put another field here, but I'm also tempted to put more of these little houses, because it seems like these are essentially the same as like a wood house from the old pack. It does let you upgrade it. That's interesting. Can this upgrade? So this upgrades to the stone house. So I wonder if he's gonna make like a skin, like this color stone skin with a more desert style roof for the quote-unquote stone house. I'll tell you what, it'd be cool if we could connect these a little bit more, like, because they're all this square, but then you've got the hostel that's huge. I'm just saying, like, it'd be cool if, and I might just do it manually. Like, what I'm thinking is something like build one of these, build a couple small houses, and then build another one of these. Like, make some kind of unique shapes rather than just doing houses in a row. Like, boring. And it requires wood. Never mind. For now, never mind. Okay, so we can make... Oh, goodness. Okay, hide coats. Alright, this is the same as the Red Ketchup. Typical Red Ketchup mod. I know we have flax. I know we have some flax in here. A good bit of it, actually. We do not Pulse. Oh, maybe that's what that stuff was that I couldn't figure out what it was. Huh. We've got wheat. Do we have mills? Do we have food production? No, no mill. Okay. So I guess they just do, yeah, it shows how much I know about Egyptian food. Oh, they gather honey. I don't need a apiary for that. Gather lentils and leeks. So there's no survival coats. What are the reeds for? What are the reeds for? Got lots of mud bricks. I think, okay, I'm gonna do this. Boom, and boom. I'm just gonna flesh out the town here a little bit. My apologies for being quiet. I'm just trying to do something that doesn't look quite so much like a grid. And even though the entire last episode I talked about going this way, yeah, I think I'll stick with my guns on that. Stick to my guns? Stick with my guns. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm mixing metaphors. We're just gonna go ahead and get this production line. Get everything set up with what we want to do here. We certainly don't have any bronze for this. But got a blacksmith on his way. 36. That's hilarious. Okay, now we should have some linen. We can make some coats. That would really be... I mean, I know that's from one of the other mod packs. But to be able to use... the reeds in some recipe would be cool. I don't know what Red has planned for that. But I'm just saying, as somebody using the pack, I think that would be cool. I don't know that I need to gather this up yet until we figure out what the heck is going on over here. We're holding steady with our 1300 food. We could definitely use more. We've got all this thatch. We've got 500 fodder thatch. And I was like, oh, we're going to need tons of it. Because these needed it to get going. The huts and the mud pits. But now it's basically... Okay, here we go. It's basically a labor shortage. Okay, so... Bronze is 3 copper ores and 3 tin ores. Or 1 copper, 1 tin. Okay. Well, we need tools. So, I don't know where we're getting this iron. I think that was just iron that... Did we find it? Is it out there? Is there any iron out there? I don't know, and I don't have the... Okay, we're going to pull 2 people off of mud bricks. Why didn't they go to laborer? Hello? Alright, I'm a genius. Okay. Pulled them out of the wrong thing. Actually, I think I'm going to put them both into making bronze tools. Because we have plenty of tin and copper ore. At least enough to get to solve our tool crisis. And we apparently have brought enough wood up to put this in. I can't remember if this start came with animals or not, which is why I did that. Okay, so we've got some mud houses, a little, what are we calling these huts? We've got some huts that are going to go up here, and we've got the bridge going to go across there. I like it. This is good. And you know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it right now. I like all these, but I'm going to put a medium. What is that? What is that I need? Hello? What is that? White block. How do I white block? How do I make white block? Okay, so we have got a sphinx with a human face, an Anubis. Oh, a sphinx ram. Ram. Tough. I think that's what we want. I think we want the ram. I feel like there's probably like some spiritual significance to what I should be, where I should be placing this, and I don't have any idea what I'm doing. I'm going to put it at the end of Main Street along the river. I mean, I haven't seen a Is it a mine or a quarry that we use to get limestone? That is the question. That is the question. And you know how we're going to find the answer? I don't know if I can do this mine. I'm going to have to put it all the way over here. So, holy, oh my. And if I build this and it only brings up stone and doesn't bring up limestone, I'm going to be cranky. You know what? I think I'm going to hold off on that. In fact, I hate to leave it inconclusive, but I may actually end this one here with lots of fun action going on. Thank you all for checking in on my little Return to the Pharaoh series here. If you're enjoying this, getting to know some of the tools as I am, feel free to leave a comment. I should have said this in the last episode, but I got the download through Red Ketchup on the Facebook page for Banished. So if you're interested in this, check it out. He made the download available, so I'm assuming he's clearing it for people to test, to try, and have some fun with it. So if that sounds like something that interests you, see, I'm sitting here putzing around, and I didn't realize that I picked the wrong thing. I meant that. Okay, back to the conclusion. Thank you all for watching, and the next time we play, we will jump in where we left off here. Thanks again. Bye-bye.